welcome to Shelby, Montana. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have coverage of the Coyote Classic. And now we have the Loyola Rams taking on the host team, Shelby Coyotes, in our third and final game of our triple header, the fourth game of the day, our final one. And we'll start out with our starting lineups for the Shelby Coyotes. At number 3, a 6'6" senior, TJ Reynolds. Number 10, a 5'9" senior, Brock Whitted. Number 11 is a 5'10" senior, Zach Torgerson. Number 12 is a 6'2" senior, Aaron White. And number 34, a senior at 6'6", McAllister. Now for the Loyola Rams. Leading things off, number 1, Jack Lincoln. He is a 6'4" junior. Number 2, a 5'10" senior, Scott White. Number 5 is a 5'9" junior, Jacob Hollenbach. And rounding it out, number 34, a 6'4" senior, JoJo McElroy. And number 10, a 6'2" junior, Ryan Tyrrell. I missed Tyrrell. I apologize, folks. That'll bring us to our game action. Loyola 1-0, Shelby 1-0. And you might remember these two teams. They played in the semifinal for the Class B football state championship game, and Shelby would come away with the win over the Rams. So I know Loyola would like to get a little payback on this one. So the Rams, they're ready to go. Jack Lincoln to jump. And to jump for Shelby will be TJ Reynolds. Here's the ref at half court. The whistle, ball's up in the air, and it'll be controlled by the Rams. Taken away right away, though, and controlling it is Torgerson. Torgerson cross court, far side, in the hands of Whitted. Whitted will go to the far baseline to McAllister. McAllister back out to Whitted at the top. Whitted with Lincoln in his face. Now on the near side to White. White finds McAllister, and he'll drop the deuce to get everybody on the board. 2-0. The Rams bring it up right to left. They're wearing their navy jerseys, the white stripe and the diamonds down the side. They've got the white name and number. Far side, Lincoln, he'll drive in, runs into a player off the glass, no good, no whistle. Lincoln looks and shakes his head. Shelby back up court, left to right. They're wearing their white jerseys. They got the maroon and gold. Taro rips down the rebound. They've got the maroon and gold stripe down the side. They've got the maroon name and number and a gold outline. Hasselback will hold it. Hollenbach will hold it at the top. Pushed, and Lincoln thought he was fouled by Whitted as he was pushed out of bounds on the pass. Shelby will inbound. White to inbound. Breakers with the pressure. Controlled by Whitted. Whitted will bring it up with Hollenbach in his face. Hollenbach right there. Runs with him. Now backs off. Whitted at the top. Comes in. Twite with a good push out of bounds. And forces it out. Shelby will have to inbound in front of the Loyola fans on the far side. Inbound to White. White will roll to the top. Comes to the near Coyote at the top, near side. Twite is there, gets a screen. Round steps in, we get a whistle. And this one is going to go on the Rams. Scott Twite with a foul. Trying to get around the screen. So it'll be inbounded in front of the Ram bench on the near side. Controlling it is White. White will dribble across the top, drives in. Joe Mack is there, and the whistle. And I think Joe Mack is going to get called for the foul. Dwight will pick up 2 back-to-back, and that will put White at the line to shoot free throws. Here's the shot. Rattles off, no good. And Dwight will have a seat. That'll bring in Crippen. Dwight now on the bench. Second one will go in for White. Brought up by Hollenbach. Crippen in the near corner. Crippen, he can dribble, and he does. Bounce pass to Hollenbach at the top. Hollenbach will dribble across, guarded by Whitted. Bounce pass on the baseline. Tyrrell shoots it out. Lincoln sets his feet. High arcing 3, and he drains it. Jack Lincoln gets the Rams on the board by draining a tray, tying it at 3. 6:12 left in the first quarter. Sun setting here in Shelby. Ball brought up left to right by White. White picks up his dribble, goes to Whitted on the near side. Whitted will dribble across. Stands at the top. Hollenbach is there. Hollenbach, like a fly in his face. Now bounce pass to White on the near side. We get a whistle. And this one is going to go against Joe Mack. So the Rams stacking up 3 fouls out of the gate. Inbound. At the top, TJ Reynolds. He'll shoot from the free throw line now. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lincoln. Lincoln gives it to Hollenbach. Hollenbach up to Crippen. Bounce pass to Joe Mack. Joe Mack turns, and they're going to get a charge on Joe Mack. And Joe Mack picks up 2. Mack will have a seat, and that'll bring in Cooper Waters. Rams will put pressure in. Crippen is on the inbound, and it gets in to Reynolds. Reynolds gives it off to White. White will bring it up left to right. Crippen is right there in his face. Good defense by Crippen. Hands up. Lots of action. White stands at the half circle. Inbound pass to McAllister. McAllister cross court to White. White will drive in. Finds Reynolds. Shot. Gets Lincoln in the air and draws the foul. No, they're going to say offensive. Against Shelby. Hollenbach takes his time, bringing it up, crosses half court in the circle. 5:10 left in the first quarter. Bounce pass to Lincoln. He's underneath the basket, pivots, pass to Tyrrell out of bounds, and it will go to Shelby. Tied at 3 on the Payne West Insurance scoreboard. Inbound. White will control. Immediately, double team. Far side now in the hands of Torgerson. He'll cross court it. Shot, 3-pointer, air ball. We get a whistle, and this one is going to go the other way. And that's going to go against McAllister, his first of the half. So 4 team fouls for the Rams, 1 for Shelby, and it's tied at 3 with 4:50 left in the first quarter. Hollenbach will bring it up. Bounce pass to the far side. Now back to Hollenbach. Lincoln now tries to feed it into Tyrrell, and Reynolds gets his hands on it. Reynolds will give it to White. White goes far side to Torgerson. Torgerson drives into the key, and now it's in the hands of Whitted. Whitted will bring it out. 3-point shot off the back of the rim. Rattles around. Out of bounds. Trying to save it, and Hollenbach can't get a hand on it. So it'll be inbound underneath the basket for Shelby. Looking for the inbound. High pass in to Whitted. Whitted goes to White. Back to Whitted. He'll drive in from the far side. Swings it out to Torgerson. Torgerson now out to White. White back to Torgerson on the far side. Feeds it in to McAllister on the far baseline. He'll put the shot up, and he'll draw the foul. And one. And Lincoln beside himself. Lincoln will pick up his first foul, and McAllister will go to the line to try for the old school 3-point play. Here's the shot. Off the back of the rim, skying for it is Lincoln and Tyrrell, and Lincoln will come down with it. Pushed up court, right to left by Hollenbach. Crosses half court on the half circle. Bounce pass off the foot of McAllister. Coach Stack calling in commands. Lincoln will inbound it underneath his own basket with 4:01 left to Crippen to Lincoln on the near baseline. We get a travel by Lincoln. Lincoln not happy, talking to himself as he walks up the opposite end of the court. Once again in Shelby, having to play against the refs. The Rams familiar with that. Left to right now. White to Whitted. Back to White at the top. To Whitted on the near side. He'll switch places with White. Free throw line. Reynolds shot up, and Waters will be called for the foul. That'll send Reynolds to the line for 2. And the Rams stack 6 team fouls up on the board with 3:38 left in the first quarter. Reynolds to shoot. First one slides in. Torgerson will have a seat. That'll bring in Cade Leck. Reynolds to shoot his second. It's in the air. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Waters. He'll get it out to Hollenbeck on the far side. Bounce pass to Crippen in the far corner. Crippen can dribble, and it's Whitted off the hands of Hollenbeck. Rams need to settle down. And now Watson will come in. McAllister will have a seat for Shelby. Rams need to take a deep breath and settle in with 3:30 left in the first quarter. They're down 6-3 to Shelby. Near far side in the hands of White. White will dribble to the top. Crippen is there. Crippen. White fed in. Reynolds. He's got Tyrrell there. Now at the free throw line. Backside. Between the legs is Watson. Comes to the near side. In the hands of Whitted. Hollenbeck is there. Hollenbeck with lots of hands. Good action. Gives it off to White. White will dribble in. Waters with his hands up. Shot off the back of the rim. Batted out. Whitted will come down with it. Now swings it far side. 3-point shot. Off the mark. And Hollenbeck will come down with it. Leck can't get it to go. Hollenbeck to Lincoln. To Hollenbeck at the top. Hollenbeck calls out a verbal command. Comes to Crippen on the near side. Reaching for it but can't get it. Waters underneath. And Waters will be fouled from the backside by Cade Leck. And they say it's on the floor. Wow. Waters was going up for the shot. So number 25 will come in for the Rams. Shot, no good. Rebound by Whitted. 3-point shot put up by Crippen. Shelby back the other way. Dylan Beck is 25 for the Rams. And the shot will go in. Makes it 9-3. Tyrrell with it at the free throw line. Lincoln on the near side now. Settles in. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Bounce pass to Tyrrell. He'll put it up. He'll get the foul. Shot will not go in, but Tyrrell will go to the line this time. And the foul called on Leck. That'll be his second. Watson drained the three. Here is Tyrrell. Shot up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Burns will come in. It looks like Waters and Hollenbeck are on the bench. Burns trying to figure out who's got who. Now Tyrrell with the shot. That one, beautiful, slides in. And the Breakers make it 9-4 Shelby with 1:50 left in the first quarter. White brings it up court in the hands of McAllister. McAllister picks up his dribble, goes to White, to Whitted on the far side. Whitted with some directions, hand signals. In the far corner at the top, 1:38 left. Here it is at the free throw line. Back, shot, three-pointer, and it's drained. And that's Torgerson. He'll make it 12-4. Shelby. Rams far side in the hands of Beck. Now Lincoln on the far baseline. Back to Beck. Beck settles. Bounce pass to Tyrrell to free throw line. We get a whistle. And Coach Stack says, let's talk about it. So he calls a timeout with 1:17 left in. And we'll step aside for 30 seconds.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from, probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Welcome back to Shelby, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. The sun is setting outside as I can see it through the little window across the hall. Coming out of the timeout, the Rams will have it. Shelby with a 12-4 lead over the Rams. 1:17 left in the first. Lincoln will inbound. High arcing pass, and we get a push on Crippen. Wow. Very interesting the way the calls are going here in this fourth game of our day. And going to the line, since we're in the bonus now, will be Torgerson to shoot the 1-and-1. Reynolds will come in and McAllister will have a seat. Shot now, up off the front of the rim. Skying for it is Burns. He'll bring it up right to left. Stops at the top. Goes to the far side. Beck gets control of the pass. Now Tyrrell at the free throw line. He has his pocket picked off of one of the Shelby players, and the Rams will have it. Lincoln will inbound with 67 seconds left in the first. Beck tries to go. Burns into the bleachers to save it, and it will go to Shelby. Shelby will bring it up left to right, 60 seconds left. White will cross half court with the ball in the half circle. Far side now. Near side, three-point shot, off the mark. Underneath the basket, and Burns will draw the offensive foul. Reynolds will pick up his first. That'll be 4 on Shelby. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Rams have got to get their offense in play. Beck, baseline, trying to save it. He'll throw it off of Lincoln. Smart play by Torgerson. And we get a sub. Coming in now is Kalava. And having a seat will be Beck. Inbound. Reynolds will control. Press by the Rams, broken. Far corner, back out to White. 22 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 12-4 Shelby. White playing for one, 17 seconds. Gets a screen, but Tyrrell is there. Picks up his dribble, three-point shot, and it's in. Watson is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. 15-4, 3 seconds left. Lincoln will drive in, and they say Lincoln traveled. What? All I can say is wow. 2 seconds for the inbound. Shooting from half court, and not getting it, and the Rams will be down 15-4 at the end of one. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
With so many auto care specialists out there, how do you decide which one to use? Lucky for Missoula, we have Willie's Auto.
Well, that name sounds real familiar.
With over 40 years of experience, Willie and his trained staff will get you and your family back on the road. Stop by 721 Mount Avenue in Missoula today to have them check out your vehicle, or call them at 721-9455 to set up an appointment. Willie's Auto is a proud sponsor of local sports in the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Willie's Auto, Missoula's Auto Care Center. Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Mrs. Prep Sports Heroes.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here."
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Chris Stratton in Shelby. Start of the second quarter. Shelby leads 15-4 and has the ball going left to right. Ball at the top now. Swings to the near side. Controlled. Now, shot, three-pointer. Watson can't get this one to go. Tyrrell almost puts it back in, and now Hollenbeck will run to the near side. And we get a whistle. This one's going to go against Shelby. And Watson will pick up his first. So Hollenbeck will go to the charity stripe. First time of the night. Here's the shot. He'll rattle that one in. Official says one. Bounces it to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck sets his feet. Now the shot. That one rattles in. Makes it 15-6. Shelby. White will break the press. Twite is back in. He'll get the foul. The shot will not go in, and White picks up his third, or Twite picks up his third. And that will bring Calava in after the free throw. Shooting is White. First one slides in. White sets for his second, right foot at the line, shot up, and he'll bounce that one in. Ball brought up court. Calava to Hollenbeck, back to Calava. Hollenbeck to Joe Mack at the free throw line. He'll turn, shot off the glass, no good. Brought up court, left to right by Shelby. White has it at the top. Hollenbeck is there. Hollenbeck playing good defense. Torgerson can't control the pass and now gets it back. Lincoln in front of him. Watson now with the ball. He'll dribble across to the top. Calava is there in his face. Watson to the far side to White. 6:50 left in the half. 17-6 Shelby. Hollenbeck is there, and he'll be called for the foul. Trying to get the ball away from Reynolds, and Reynolds will go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1 on the bonus. 9 team fouls for the Rams. 6:45 left in the second quarter. Here's the shot off the front of the rim. Tyrrell comes down with a rebound. Lincoln will push right to left, looking for traffic. Shelby getting back defensively. Lincoln behind his back now to Calava. Calava to the top to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck comes to Lincoln on the near side. Lincoln surveys now to Hollenbeck. Finds Tyrrell underneath the basket. Tyrrell with a nice move underneath the basket. Lincoln is there. Shot goes in and one. Jack Lincoln getting fired up. This one's going to be on McAllister. It'll be his second. So Lincoln with the attempt for the three-point play. He'll slide it in. Lincoln shot 5 for 8 from the free throw line last night. As a team, the Rams shot 52%. Inbound to Watson. He'll race up court. Calava is there. Pokes it away. Calava, no. He tried to save it to himself, but stepped on the end line. Great hustle by the young man, Sean Calava. Here's the inbound. Reynolds to the top. Torgerson thought about it, but Hollenbeck crashes. Near side. Watson with it. He's Liesel from 3. Now White. White feeds it in. Shot. Reynolds on the travel, but he gets it to go anyways. Reynolds has got 2. Makes it 19-9. Hollenbeck drives in. Off the glass. No good. Rebound. Up court. Watson by himself. Tyrrell will track him down. Tyrrell in the air. No foul, but it goes in. Watson for 2. Extends it 21-9. Mack underneath the basket. Shot blocked by Reynolds. And Torgerson will bring it up. Near side, Watson. Watson, Reynolds, pivots. Finds Logan Leck. Now the drive in. And Joe Mack shoves Torgerson to the floor. He'll pick up his 3rd. And Torgerson will shoot 2. Looks like Beck is ready to check back in. First shot, no good for Torgerson. So Beck does check in. Torgerson set to shoot the second one, high in the air. That one he'll get to go in. Lane violation, no good. 5:24 left in the half. Shelby leads 21-9 over the Rams. Lots of game left, folks. Don't get worried. Ball brought up court by Hollenbeck. He gets set for the 3 off the rim. Tyrrell gets an elbow by Torgerson, but no whistle. Reynolds comes up court, near side. In the near corner, Whitted to the top to White. Lincoln, Hollenbeck, Beck, Calava, and Tyrrell in for the Rams. 4:50 left in the first half. 21-9. Shelby. And Beck's going to be called for the foul on Logan Leck. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Beck picks it up, double bonus. As there's 10 team fouls. Official says 2. Like to see some of those whistles go the other way. Here's the shot. Off the rim, no good. Official says 1. Bounces the ball back to Leck. Here's the shot. He'll get that one to go. Leck will go 1 for 2 at the line. Makes it 22-9. Near side, Calava. Top to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck drives in, finds Calava. He'll set, 3-pointer block, but he gets his own rebound, gets his own. And this one's going to be set out by Reynolds. Bounce pass. And White goes to the floor. Hollenbeck says it went off of him, and it did go off of him out of bounds, but officials say the other way. Ram fans upset. The official on the other side of the court had a different call, but the official under the basket ignored him. Torgerson goes in for 2. Needs some communication with these refs. Here comes Lincoln up court at the half circle. 4:14, 24-9. Tyrrell. Rebound, Lincoln, and now he'll draw the foul from Reynolds. Reynolds has 2. Lincoln will go to the charity stripe. No, they're going to give it to Leck. That's odd. Leck wasn't even in the key. First one for Lincoln goes in. Torgerson will have a seat. That'll bring Kadlec in. Lincoln set for a second one. That one will drop in. Lincoln 3 for 3. Burns will come in for Beck. So Hollenbeck, Calava, Lincoln, Tyrrell, and Burns in for the Rams. 4:05 left in the first. Half, I should say. Reynolds with the travel, but no whistle. Shot, three-pointer, and it's dropped by Logan Leck. Makes it 27-11 with 3:52. Lincoln with it. He'll dribble around, keeps control of his dribble, spins. Shot, no good. Nobody under the basket but white shirts. Brought up left to right now. White at the top, comes near side, in the hands of Whitted. Back to White. White calls out the signal. Whitted will jack the three up, off the rim. High for it is Terrell. He'll shove the player down. Burns will chase it down. It's to Calava. Burns sets his feet. Three-point shot, off the rim, no good. Burns will chase down White, and White will control. Underneath the basket, back out, three-point shot up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Reynolds comes down with it. He'll turn. Shot, no good, and Lincoln comes down with it. Lincoln will push and then stops at half court. Goes to Hollenbeck on the far side. 2:55 left in the first half. 27-11 Shelby. Hollenbeck swings it. Far side. Burns. Calava. Calava back out to the top to Hollenbeck to Tyrrell. Tyrrell drives in, finds Burns. Near side corner. He'll dribble out. Bounce pass to Lincoln in the key. He'll turn. Floater, and it rattles in. Jack Lincoln has 4 on the quarter, makes it 27-13. Coyotes. Far side. White will cross half court. Feeds it into Reynolds underneath the basket. Gets Tyrrell in the air. Shot no good. Lincoln gets a hand on it. That one won't go in, and Burns comes down with a rebound. Fed up to Hollenbeck. He'll chase it down near side. Cross court. Lincoln fakes the three, drives the far side baseline off the glass. And they say he traveled. Wow. Interesting. .212 left in the half. 27-13. Shelby. Ball on the near side in the hands of Whitted. Comes in. Pass is rejected out by Lincoln. Lincoln playing the post. Here's the catch in. McAllister pivots. Lincoln is there, hands up, bounces around, and it'll eventually drop in from McAllister. 29-13, 1:47 left. Hollenbeck on the far side. Wants Lincoln to come out, but goes to Calava on the near side. Back to Hollenbeck. Swings it. Burns fakes the three. He can dribble, and now he does. Dribbles out of the far corner. Lincoln tied up. Wow. Officials not watching what's going on in the key. Tyrrell off the glass, can't get it to go with the rebound. Saved up, and Tyrrell will get it back. Lincoln's got it. Rams have the numbers. Now everybody runs across. 1:16 left. 29-13 Shelby. Bounce pass to Lincoln on the far side. Now Hollenbeck. He'll fake the three, drives in, pivots, shot, floater, no good. Tyrrell's there for the rebound. We get a whistle. And we get one against Shelby. Cade Leck will pick up his third. Crippen will come in. Burns will have a seat. Crippen, Hollenbeck, Tyrrell, Calava, and Lincoln. Tyrrell will shoot 2. Rams figuring out who's got who. 62 seconds left. Tyrrell's shot off the rim, no good. Bounces around, comes down in the hands. Hollenbeck with it. He'll put it off the glass. It won't go. Lincoln pokes at it, and it comes down in the hands of White. Pressure. Cross court. Whitted crosses half court. Hollenbeck gets a hand on it, but Whitted will control. 49 seconds left. Lincoln. And Lincoln will be called for the foul. That'll be his second. And with 48 seconds left in the half, that will put Torgerson at the line. He's 0 for at the line. Torgerson will shoot. He'll roll that one in. Burns comes back in. Lincoln has a seat. Here's a shot. Off the rim and it goes in. Torgerson gets the next two to go. Kalava down court very quickly, near corner. Picks up his dribble to Hollenbeck. 42 seconds left. 31-13. Shelby. Tyrrell at the free throw line. He'll have it poked away. Pokes it to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck drives the near baseline. Finds Tyrrell. Tyrrell puts a shot up. Reynolds is there. Hands on it, but no whistle. Holy cow, folks. Bounce pass. And hanging on the rim with no whistle is Reynolds. Interesting. Reynolds goes to the line for free throws. And called for the foul is Burns. Here's the shot. Rattles off, no good. Official says one, bounces it back to Reynolds. Reynolds with the shot. That one won't go. He'll get his own rebound. 22 seconds. White comes near side to Torgerson. Torgerson surveys the court. Kalava out there to guard. 14 seconds. Torgerson, uncontrolled dribbling, so he gives it off to White. White has Hollenbeck there. Hollenbeck right with him. Picks up his dribble. Finds the shooter. Air ball. And it's out of bounds off of Shelby with 0.3 seconds left in the half. 31-13 is the score. Shelby. Here's the inbound. Hollenbeck will throw it, but it won't go in, and that's how the first half will end. Interesting play, interesting call from the officials as we end the first half. We'll step aside for 3 minutes on the Missoula Prep Sports Network with a 31-13 score.
With so many auto care specialists out there, how do you decide which one to use? Lucky for Missoula, we have Willie's Auto.
Well, that name sounds real familiar.
With over 40 years of experience, Willie and his trained staff will get you and your family back on the road. Stop by 721 Mount Avenue in Missoula today to have them check out your vehicle or call them at 721-9455 to set up an appointment. Willie's Auto is a proud sponsor of local sports in the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Willie's Auto, Missoula's Auto Care Center. Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Ms. Prep Sports Heroes.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from. Probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at PayneWest.com.
Feel stuck to your computer when you're cheering on your Prep Sports hero when you can't make it to the game? Well, now you don't have to. The Missoula Prep Sports Network has the app for all of Missoula high school sports fans.
Doesn't get any better than this. This is the future.
Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in either the iTunes or Google Play app stores and take the game on the go.
How fantastic is that?
The Missoula Prep Sport Network knows that life is busy. You don't have time to sit by the computer. Download the app and take the game with you. My Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website and will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Shelby, Montana for the Coyote Classic. The sun has set. We are in our final game of coverage, and the Coyotes lead the Rams 31-13 at the half. Scoring leaders: Torgerson with 7, Watson with 8, McAllister with 6. Those are your scoring leaders for Shelby. Now for the Rams: 10 for Lincoln, 2 for Hollenbeck, 3 fouls for McElroy, 3 fouls for Twite, Lincoln, Hollenbeck, Burns, Waters, Crippen, and Beck all with 1. On the Shelby side, 3 fouls for Cade Leck, 2 for McAllister, 1 for Logan Leck, Watson, and Reynolds. We'll step aside for another 3 minutes on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
With so many auto care specialists out there, how do you decide which one to use? Lucky for Missoula, we have Willie's Auto.
Well, that name sounds real familiar.
With over 40 years of experience, Willie and his trained staff will get you and your family back on the road. Stop by 721 Mount Avenue in Missoula today to have them check out your vehicle or call them at 721-9455 to set up an appointment. Willie's Auto is a proud sponsor of local sports in the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Willie's Auto, Missoula's Auto Care Center. Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Prep Sports Heroes.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from, probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at PayneWest.com.
Feel stuck to your computer when you're cheering on your Prep Sports hero when you can't make it to the game? Well, now you don't have to. The Missoula Prep Sports Network has the app for all of Missoula high school sports fans.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is the future.
Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in either the iTunes or Google Play app stores and take the game on the go.
How fantastic is that?
The Missoula Prep Sport Network knows that life is busy. You don't have time to sit by the computer. Download the app and take the game with you. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website and will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Shelby, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network at the Coyote Classic. Our last game of our triple header, the last game of our coverage of the tournament. And the Rams are down 31-13 on the scoreboard. About 30 seconds out from the start of the second half. Coach Stack keeping the Rams in the locker room extra long. And they won't get shoot around as they just came out of the locker room. Got to get something going here. Got to settle down, settle in, and not worry about the officiating. Just play your ball. I'm sure that's what Coach Stack's speech was at halftime. Starters will come out once again to start the second half. Rams will have the ball. Still a lot of game left, folks. 31-13. Rams can come back. Here's Lincoln. Hollenbeck will bring it up left to right. Goes to Lincoln on the far side. Fed underneath. Poked away by McAllister. It'll stay with the Rams. Could use some dose of Joe Mack underneath. He's got the power to move those players around. Inbound to Tyrrell. Tyrrell to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck will bring it from the far side out to the top. Rams going left to right in front of us. Bounce pass to Twite. Tyrrell on the far baseline. Back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck picks up his dribble into Mack. Back out to Hollenbeck. Sets his feet. Three-point shot. Off the rim. Tyrrell skies for it. And it'll go into the hands of Torgerson. Torgerson will push it up right to left. Bounce pass far side to Whitted. Whitted picks up his dribble. McAllister. Shot on the baseline. Rattles off the rim. The glass and it goes in. McAllister with two. Makes it 33-13. Lincoln now. Mack had the position, but they don't go to him. Lincoln now on the far side as they play catch around. Joe Mack off the side of the backboard. Three-pointer, no good. He can hit him from the long ball. White with it in his hand, or Whitted with it in his hands. And Joe Mack with a steal. Him and his brother, Jake, they like to play against each other and go for the three. Twite will throw it up. This one off the rim. Rebound. Reynolds with it. He'll bring it up. Now Whitted on the far side. Comes to White. White sets his feet. Backs off to half court. In the circle now. Goes to Whitted. Tyrrell is there. Finds Reynolds. Reynolds for the jumper. Off the back of the rim. No good. And Lincoln comes down with a rebound. Hollenbeck will bring it up left to right on the far side. He'll drive in. Back to Lincoln at the top. 6:14 left in the third. Lincoln drives in. Off the glass. No good. Bodies on the floor. No whistle. Once again. Right to left now. Near side. Reynolds feeds it into McAllister. He'll pick up the triple team. We get the foul. They say it's on the floor, and this is going to go against Joe Mack. Interesting, folks. Very interesting. Lincoln's going to come have a seat, and Burns will come in. They'll leave Joe Mack in with 4 fouls. Out to the top to Torgerson. We get a whistle. And this one's going to go against McAllister. And Coach Stack says, let's take a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, we're from around here. But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from. Probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at PayneWest.com.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Chris Stratton, Shelby, Montana for the Coyote Classic. 5:56 left in the third quarter. Shelby leads the Rams 33-13. This one's slipping away, but don't lose hope, folks. Still a lot of game left. The Rams could mount a comeback. A lot of size on the Shelby team. Hollenbeck gives it off to Twite. Twite Cross court, Tyrrell sets his feet, three-point shot, off the rim. Dwight is there for the rebound, but having the position is Whitted. Up court, McAllister gets the finger roll on the cherry pick, and it's 35-13. Hollenbeck at the top now, near side, Burns. Tyrrell in the near corner. Tyrrell will pick up his dribble. Hollenbeck on the far side. He'll stop, bounce pass to Lincoln. Lincoln drives in, shot off the glass, and one! The Rams will get one, and they'll go to the line. Lincoln, 3 for 3 in the first half from the charity stripe. And McAllister will have a seat. They say that's on Torgerson. How? He was not even near the basket. Lincoln gets it to go in. 35-16, Shelby. 5:15 left in the third. Watson has it, has to break half court, does now, in the hands of Reynolds, cross court. White dribbles in, bounce pass to Reynolds. Reynolds with the shot, no good, gets his own rebound. He'll put it back up, and off the glass it'll go in. Brought up court, near side. Hollenbeck, cross court, Dwight. Dwight feeds it into Lincoln at the free throw line. Lincoln gets Reynolds in the air. He'll go by him, off the glass, and it goes in. That's Jack Lincoln's type of ball, and that's what the Rams have to play. 37-28, or 37-18. Ball brought up court, cross court, Torgerson, far side. He'll drive in, picks up his dribble. Now cross court to Watson, high sky and catch. Tyrrell is there. Now out to White at the top, to Whitted at the far side. Back to White. He'll jack up the three, off the back of the rim, and Dwight will come down with a rebound. Up court, Burns. Burns gives it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell will drive in, and he draws the foul. Torgerson. That'll be his second. And Tyrrell will go to the free throw line. Tyrrell, 1 for 3 in the first half. 3 team fouls now for Shelby. First one for Tyrrell, rims around and no good. Torgerson will have a seat. That'll bring in Logan Leck. Here's the shot. That one will slide in for Tyrrell. He'll go 1 for 2 at the line, makes it 37-19. 4:16 left in the third. Whitted will bring it up, picks up the double team, comes to the near side. Watson underneath to Reynolds. Reynolds bounce pass far side, setting the feet, three-point shot, and sinking it is Logan Leck. 39-19. Lincoln with the free throw line. Gets a push on Reynolds, fade away, and Lincoln gets it to drop in. He's got 6 on the quarter. 39-21, 3:49 left. Some good solid defense can keep the Rams in it. Far side. Cross court. White, three-point shot off the rim. Saved inbounds, and Tyrrell will control. Gets it up to Hollenbeck, and it'll be out of bounds off of Whitted as he tries to poke it away to get the steal. Kalava and Burns will come in. Hollenbeck will have a seat. Didn't see who the other one came off the court. Brought up court now. Far side in the hands of Dwight. Dwight now. Near side, Kalava. Kalava picks up his dribble, bounce pass into Lincoln. Lincoln has Reynolds posted up, out to Burns. Gets his man in the air. Shot from the free throw line, and Burns sinks it. 39-23, Shelby. 3 minutes left in the third. Whitted with it. He'll drive in, comes to the near side to Watson. Tyrrell covers him up, and we get a whistle. Shelby wants a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Looking for someone to capture your next event on film? Look no further than Newman Photos. From doing senior pictures to sports action photography, John can capture your moments in time. John has experience shooting sports events from high school to professional, and seeing the excitement in his clients' eyes and hearing the wows from his clients is what drives his passion in capturing the moment and its memories for them. Give John a call today at 501-607-0558 to book your appointment. Newman Photography is a proud sponsor of Loyola Athletics.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Chris Stratton in Shelby, Montana. where the Coyotes lead the Rams 39-23 with 2:59 left in the third quarter. Rams have been mounting a comeback, whittling away little by little. 1 point at a time. Inbound after the timeout to White. Burns comes up and Kalava comes up to fake the double team. Now to Whitted on the Coyote on the far side at the top. 2:47. Coyotes are going right to left on your screen. White holds the ball on his left hip. Now he'll dribble. 2:35 left in the third. Shelby will take their time, I imagine. Here's the shot by Whitted. Three-pointer off the rim, no good. Kalava waits for it. He'll have it poked out, but pushes up. Now Burns with it. He'll drive in. Reynolds is there, out to Tyrrell. Tyrrell with the shot off the back of the rim. Burns fights for it. We get a whistle, and this one is probably going to go against Burns. It is. That'll be number 2 for him, and Coach Stack wanting to know as Burns messing with his contact. Rams will go ahead and go into a press. 39-23. Burns pokes it away, gets a steal, sets his feet. Three-point shot, air ball. Dwight is there, but White will get it, and White will go down. They're going to call Burns on the foul, even though White was going down on his own. And that'll be number 3 for Burns. Inbound for Shelby in front of the Ram bench. Up court, Reynolds has Tyrrell. He'll back off. Off the rim, no good. Travel. We get a whistle. And this one will go against the Rams. Kalava will pick up his first. Not quite sure how you can take 5 steps and not be called for a travel, but hey, I'm up here calling the game. The guys in stripes are up there with whistles in their mouths. 2:02 left. Reynolds with the shot. Off the back of the rim. No good. Official says 1. Bounces it back to Reynolds. Shot. Slides in. 40-23. 2 minutes left in the third. Burns brings it up left to right. Stands in the half circle at half court. Now to Kalava. Back to Burns at the top. Swings it to Dwight on the far side. Tyrrell. Tyrrell will get the bounce pass. Kalava sets his feet. 3-point shot. Rattles, no good. Lincoln is there for the rebound. He'll turn. Shot will not go in. And it's pushed the other way. And we get a whistle. And that one's going to go against Dwight. That'll be 4 for Dwight. Unfortunately for the officiating crew, Dwight wasn't in the vicinity. Here's the shot. Off the rim, and it'll roll in. White will have a seat. Torgerson will come in. Reynolds set to shoot his second one. It's up. Off the rim, the backboard, and it'll go in. Reynolds 3 for 4 in the second half. Lincoln with it now. He'll drive in. Picks up the double team. Pivot, shot, and it goes in. Jack Lincoln taking over. He's got 8 points in the quarter, making it 42-25 with 85 seconds left on the clock. Hollenbeck with the poke. He gets the steal. Gives it to Lincoln. Lincoln is up. Shot. It goes in. Jack Lincoln with 10 on the quarter, making it 42-27. 1:10 left. Torgerson. Burns goes to the stands. Drives in. Far side. Reynolds sets his feet. 3-point shot. Drops it. 45-27. Lincoln picks up his dribble. Torgerson with all kinds of hands all over Lincoln. Burns with the 3. Rattles off. Tyrrell gets the rebound. Are they going to call Tyrrell? Amazing. That's all I can say. Here's the inbound pass. 50 seconds left. Up court. Whitted comes to the near side. Watson fakes a three. He'll dribble in. Pivots, shot, and a whistle. Interesting. Lava with his second. And Watson will go to the free throw line. 7 team fouls for the Rams, 3 for Shelby. And Watson's first one will slide in. Crippen will come in. Kalava will have a seat. So Burns, Crippen, Hollenbeck, Lincoln, and Tyrrell on the court for the Rams. 43 seconds left. Here's the shot by Watson. Off the rim, the backboard, and it falls in. Up court, far side. Lincoln's going to go ahead and drive in. Whistle, shot goes in, and one. Lincoln has 12 in the paint on the quarter. This one will go against Reynolds. So Lincoln will go for the old school three-point play. Little moisture on the floor. One of the Rams throws their warm-up jersey in to have it wiped up, and the official cleans up the mess on the floor. Sweaty bodies. It's warm in here. And now Lincoln will set to shoot. 38 seconds left in the third. Lincoln sets for the shot. Rattles away, no good. Tyrrell fights for it, stepping on the end line, and it will stay with the Rams. Nice job by Tyrrell to fight for that one, to get it back for the Rams. Inbound, shot goes. Tyrrell gets it to go. And there's a press on. 26 seconds left. Crippen is right there. Up court, Torgerson with it. Lots of elbows and a travel by Torgerson, but no whistle. 19 seconds left. 47-31 Shelby. Whitted will inbound. Whitted gets it, sets his feet, three-point shot, no good. Reynolds is underneath the basket for it. Jumps into Burns, gets called for the foul, and one. Burns will have 4. And Reynolds goes to the charity stripe. 12.8 left in the third quarter. He'll get that one to go. Ball brought up court. Hollenbeck gets a screen from Lincoln. He'll drive in, stops, shot, fade away, and it rattles in. Hollenbeck for 2. And at the buzzer, Lincoln can't get the shot to go. And that's how the third quarter will end. 50-33, all Shelby. Back in 60 seconds.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from, probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Looking for someone to capture your next event on film? Look no further than Newman Photos. From doing senior pictures to sports action photography, John can capture your moments in time. John has experience shooting sports events from high school to professional, and seeing excitement in his clients' eyes and hearing the wows from his clients is what drives his passion in capturing the moment and its memories for them. Give John a call today at 501-607-0558 to book your appointment. Newman Photography is a proud sponsor of Loyola Athletics.
Welcome back to the Coyote Classic. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are set to go to start the fourth quarter. Shelby leads 50-33. Ball brought up court by Shelby. Joe Mack there, and the shot still goes in for White. Hollenbeck to Lincoln at the free throw line. He'll pick up a triple team. Hollenbeck now fakes it, dribbles between his legs. Now he'll drive in. Joe Mack underneath the basket. Shot no good. Lincoln tries. Now Mack with the rebound. No good. And we get a fight for it on the floor. They're going to call it on Lincoln? No. They call it on Torgerson. That'll be his third. Torgerson will have a seat, and Cade Leck will come back in. He's got 3. And Joe Mack, no, inbound. Tyrrell, he'll drive in, and we get a whistle. And the Rams get another one. This one's going to go against Cade Leck. That'll be 4 for him, and Tyrrell will go to the line. Tyrrell can't get it to go. And now they bring in Logan Leck. Second one for Tyrrell. Shot up. He'll slide that one in. 52-33. 7:36 left in the game. Full court press. Bounce pass to White. Gets it up to Whitted. Whitted crosses half court on the near side. Drives up. Backing off. Now to the nearest corner. White. Hollenbeck in his face. Gets around the screen, does Hollenbeck. Crossing over, crashing, setting his feet, and now with the jumper is McAllister. Can't get it to go. Lincoln with the rebound. Covered up, but Watson is not good enough to get to Lincoln. Lincoln drives up. Now to Twite. Twite on the far side. Feeds it into Tyrrell. Tyrrell fights for it. Pushed out. And somehow, bodies on the floor. We get a whistle. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Rams. .6:59 left in the game. 52-34. Reynolds will check back in, and that'll put Logan Leck on the bench. Reynolds has 2. Lincoln to inbound to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck wants Lincoln to take it, and Lincoln does. Lincoln had 12 in the paint in the third quarter. Twite to Tyrrell. Back to Twite at the top. Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck. Cross court, Tyrrell, high jumper. He'll go ahead and give it to Lincoln on the far corner. 6:38 left. Lincoln playing games with Reynolds. He'll drive in now. Shot off the glass, no good. Mack is there and puts it back in. Joe McElroy in the books with his first points. Makes it 52-36 with 6:25 left. White will bring it up right to left on the near side. Bounce pass, Whitted. Hollenbeck is there, near side. Driving in is Whitted, backs off. Now he gets it to Watson. Lincoln swats at it, finds McAllister. He'll shoot the jumper on the baseline. They'll let him have it. Reynolds comes down with it. Watson sets his feet. Three-point shot. Rattles off, no good. This time it'll come down in the hands of Reynolds. And back out. Far side, Whitted. Lincoln, he'll be called for the reach. That'll be 3 for him. That's 9 for the Rams, 6 for Shelby, and Whitted will go to the line. He's 2 for 5. No, he hasn't shot yet. Those are Torgerson's. Can't get it to go. Tyrrell with the rebound, gives it off to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck, near side, backs off, finds Twite in the near corner. Bounce pass underneath the Tyrrell. Finds Mack. Mack with the little jumper, shot no good. Mack fights for it. Him and Reynolds tied up, and it's Reynolds will come down with it. Gets it out to White. White will bring it up right to left. 5:39. Watson sets his feet. Now he'll set. Gives it out to White. White backs off. 52-36. Shelby. Far side. And Twite will get the steal. He's just got Whitted. Bounce pass to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck off the glass. It won't go. Lincoln is there. Lincoln can't get it to go. Reynolds with an elbow. And Lincoln gets the call. Reynolds with a huge elbow to push Lincoln out of the way. The whistle blows and Lincoln gets the whistle. Interesting. Reynolds goes to the line. He'll shoot 2 because it's a bonus. Here's the shot. Off the front of the rim, it bounces and goes in. Here's the shot. He'll rattle that one in. 6 for 7 is Reynolds in the second half. 54-36, 5:13 left in the game. Shelby in charge. Dwight with it at the top. Tyrrell sets his feet, fakes the 3, now cross court. Hollenbeck feeds it in to Lincoln. Lincoln has it ripped out of his hands. Up court, Watson. Watson will drive in, backs off. Hollenbeck. Reynolds, far side. Whitted will drive in. Mack there, makes him throw his, and McAllister with the hand slap on Hallenbeck. That'll be 4 on McAllister. So McAllister and Cade Leck have 4 apiece. McAllister will have a seat. And that'll bring in Logan Leck. Hollenbeck will shoot the 1-and-1. 2 for 2 in the first half was Hollenbeck. 4:50 left. Here's the shot. First one rattles home. Official says 1. Bounces it back to Hollenbeck. He'll spin the ball, sets his feet at the line, dribbles, and the shot. He'll get that one, won't go in. And Reynolds will come down with a rebound. Up court, Leck, near side, Watson, 3-point shot. Rattles off, no good, and Hollenbeck will come back with the rebound. Up court, Lincoln underneath the glass, shot, and it goes in, despite being fouled by Reynolds. 54-39, 4:39 left in the game. Whitted with it at the top. Comes out of the half circle. Dwight. Hollenbeck comes to help him out. Pass to White. Cross court. Watson. Near side. Into Reynolds. Free throw line. Shot. They're going to get Tyrrell for it. That one, folks, I would call. They're going to call Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck wasn't even near the play. That'll be 2 for Hollenbeck, though. And Reynolds will shoot free throws. First one. He'll dump in. Bell and Burns come in. Tyrrell will have a seat along with Hollenbeck. Here's the shot. That one will go in. 56-39, 4:11 left. Burns with it in the half circle at half court. Bounce pass near side to Beck. Swings it to Dwight. Dwight will jack the 3 up, and he drains it. Scotty Dwight from downtown. 56-42. Shelby. Far side, 3:50 left. Lincoln will take the pass away. Numbers. He'll drive in, gives it away. White will just shove him to the ground. That'll be White's first, and Lincoln to go through the free throw line. Wow. Interesting call on the court. Lincoln now with the shot. That one will go in. He gets the first one. Lincoln sets for the next. Here's the shot. That one will rattle home. Shelby will take a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Rams mounting a comeback, 56-44.
A lot of insurance companies will advertise, "We're from around here." But then when you need to change your policy or file a claim, you wait, sitting on hold. At Payne West Insurance, help is just around the corner. You see, our colleagues live and work here, so we know where you're coming from. Probably a few doors down from us. You get understanding, peace of mind, and a true friend. Visit our local Payne West office or find an agent at paynewest.com.
Looking for someone to capture your next event on film? Look no further than Newman Photos. From doing senior pictures to sports action photography, John can capture your moments in time. John has experience shooting sports events from high school to professional, and seeing excitement in his clients' eyes and hearing the wows from his clients is what drives his passion in capturing the moment and its memories for them. Give John a call today at 501-607-0558 to book your appointment. Newman Photography is a proud sponsor of Loyola Athletics.
Welcome back to Shelby, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Shelby leads Loyola 56-44. 3:43 left in the game. McAllister back in. Gives it off to Whitted. Whitted gets out of the trap. Ball poked away, controlled by White. They'll find Torgerson in the far corner. He'll travel, but no whistle. Whitted controlling it, poked away. Hollenbeck trying to get it. We get a whistle. They're going to say over and back. Great job by the Ram defense. Reynolds says that was touched. The officials come over and they have a conversation. And now they give it to White. So Shelby will have the ball in front of the Ram fans on the far side of the court. 3:24 left. 56-44, Shelby. And a travel, no call. Torgerson with elbows, Reynolds, and we'll get the offensive foul on Reynolds. Nice job by Tyrrell to stand in there and take the charge. 56-44, 3:11 left. Shelby with the lead. Lincoln says, I want it. Coach Stack with the command. He'll cross half court in the circle. Comes near side to Twite. Twite gets a screen but doesn't use it. Dribbles around on the near side into the near corner. He'll stop and Coach Stack says, we'll take a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
With so many auto care specialists out there, how do you decide which one to use? Lucky for Missoula, we have Willie's Auto.
Well, that name sounds real familiar.
With over 40 years of experience, Willie and his trained staff will get you and your family back on the road. Stop by 721 Mount Avenue in Missoula today to have them check out your vehicle, or call them at 721-9455 to set up an appointment. Willie's Auto is a proud sponsor of local sports in the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Willie's Auto, Missoula's Auto Care Center. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to Missoula Prep Sports Network. Chris Stratton in Shelby, Montana. Inbound for the Rams out of the timeout. Twite has it near side. 2:56 left. 56-44. Shelby. Hollenbeck to Lincoln at the top. Comes near side to Twite. Twite now to Lincoln. He'll jack the three up. Off the glass and it goes in. You got to call those, folks. But we'll take it. And Lincoln will make it 56-47. Shelby. The Rams have steadily been bringing it back. Whitted underneath the basket. Shot off the glass and it goes in. Smart play by Tyrrell to let him take the shot. Twite now. He'll drive in. Against Reynolds, and it's going to go against Twite. And that'll be 5 for Twite. He'll be done. Half of those fouls shouldn't have even been called. Reynolds will inbound underneath the Ram basket. Hollenbeck there on Whitted. Whitted with elbows. Up court. Tyrrell is there. Torgerson with the travel, but no call. White, cross court. Reynolds, near side. Double team. We get the whistle. And Beck will pick up his second. And Reynolds will go back to the line. Reynolds' shot will fall in. And I've run out of room for Reynolds on the free throw marks in the half. That tells you how the game has gone. That one will rattle off, brought down by Lincoln. Lincoln will bring it up left to right with 2 minutes left. 59-47, poked out of bounds by Whitted. Burns will inbound. Comes to Hollenbeck at the top. Back to Burns on the far side. 1:59 left. Back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck picks up his dribble, goes ahead and jacks the three up. Off the rim, no good. And brought down underneath the basket. And Hollenbeck will be called for the foul. And that'll be 3 on Hollenbeck. And the double bonus will put Whitted at the line. Here's the shot. Off the rim, no good. Shelby now. Whitted. Second shot, he'll rattle in. Makes it 60-47 with 1:49 left. Whitted 1 for 3. Lincoln will drive in, bounces around, can't get the bucket to go in. Tyrrell rips the rebound down, but it rolls out of bounds. And it'll go. Wow, White pushed Lincoln out of the way to get the ball. Far side, Whitted with Lincoln in his face. Cross court, up. McAllister, and from behind is Crippen for the foul, and they'll make McAllister go to the line. Crippen will pick up his second. So McAllister, second opportunity to the line. He was 0 for 1 his first. Here's the first shot. Off the front of the rim. Needs a little bit more power. Waters will come in, as well as Kalava. Burns and Crippen will have a seat. And now Tyrrell will have a seat as Beck comes in. So we've got Waters, Lincoln, Kalava, Hollenbeck, and Beck. And number 21 will come in for the Rams. We'll dig that one up. Rattles, no good. Can't get the rebound, and Whitted will come down with it. That will be Joseph Kendrick off the JV squad for the Rams. 1:23 left. 60-47. White with it now. Cross court to Reynolds. Reynolds will pick it up. Cross court. Torgerson near corner. He'll dribble out. They'll just play catch now as Lincoln kicks it out of bounds, and he'll run it down. John Newman, photographer for the Rams, picks it up. Reynolds now controls on the near side. 66 seconds left. Cross court, Torgerson. He'll bring it back out to Reynolds. Covered up, now Torgerson. Cross court, White at the top. White comes to Reynolds on the near side. 53 seconds left. Cross court, White, Torgerson. Burns got a hand on it, but Torgerson will control. Torgerson picks up his dribble, goes to Reynolds. Far side to White, 40 seconds left. Cross court, Torgerson now near corner to Reynolds. They'll just play catch, and Burns will foul Reynolds. Burns says that's all I can do, and he'll be fouled out with 33 seconds left in the game. So Reynolds to the line. I've run out of room to put his stats there for free throws. Here's the shot. That one will go in. Second shot. In the air. That one will rattle home. 61-47. 37 seconds left. 32 seconds left. Brought up court. Near side. Beck goes into Crippen. Crippen will dribble out. Picks up his dribble. Now to Beck. Beck to Waters. Beck now with a three, and he'll drain it. Three-pointer is good. 8 seconds left. 7 seconds. White will hold it. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. And that will be game, folks. Shelby gets the controversial win, 62-50 over the Rams. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching the game this weekend. Thank you for all of your support. We appreciate it. And we want to thank the Shelby High School for their hospitality and their support this weekend as well. The Rams go 1-1. The Breakers go 2-2. And both Florence the Florence boys go 1-1, while the girls go 2-2. We will step aside, and we will be back next Friday. Have a good one, folks.